After the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, his lifeless body was carefully placed inside a sealed tomb, and to the people watching, it seemed as though everything he stood for had come to an abrupt and tragic end. His disciples, who had once walked beside him with unwavering faith and hope, were now scattered in fear, hiding from authorities and struggling to understand how everything had fallen apart so quickly. The atmosphere was filled with grief, confusion, and a heavy silence that made it feel like the world itself had paused in mourning. Many believed that death had finally claimed him, and that the promises he spoke of would never come to pass. However, these 3 days were not a period of emptiness or defeat, but rather a hidden chapter of divine purpose unfolding beyond human sight. While his physical body remained in the tomb, Christian belief holds that his spirit continued an extraordinary mission beyond the earthly realm. This unseen activity would later become one of the most mysterious and powerful aspects of his story. It was a moment where heaven and the spiritual world intersected in ways humanity could not yet comprehend. The silence of those days concealed a deeper movement that would soon redefine life and death itself. Though everything appeared lost, a greater plan was already in motion behind the veil of the visible world. The darkness of that moment was not the end, but the beginning of something eternal. The grief of his followers was real, but it was not permanent. What seemed like finality was actually preparation for revelation, and the stillness was only the calm before a life-changing miracle. According to early Christian teachings, during these 3 days, Jesus Christ descended into the realm of the dead, a mysterious place often referred to as Hades or Sheol in ancient traditions. This realm was understood not as the final place of punishment, but as a temporary holding place where souls awaited their ultimate fate. In this unseen world, it is believed that he did not enter as a victim of death, but as a conqueror with authority over it. He proclaimed victory over sin and death, demonstrating that even the grave could not contain his power. This event is often described in Christian theology as the harrowing of hell, symbolizing his triumph in the spiritual realm. It represents a moment where divine authority extended beyond the physical world into the depths of existence itself. The idea suggests that his mission was not limited to the living, but also reached those who had already passed away. This belief highlights the completeness of his purpose, encompassing both life and death. In that realm, his presence signified hope even for those who had long awaited redemption. It was not a journey of suffering, but a declaration of victory and fulfillment. The gates of death, once thought unbreakable, were symbolically challenged by his presence. This moment emphasized that his power was not restricted by time, space, or mortality. It revealed a deeper dimension of his role as a savior, and it marked the beginning of a transformation that would soon be revealed to the world. Many Christian traditions believe that during this time, Jesus Christ brought hope to the righteous souls who had died before his coming and were waiting for deliverance. These souls, often thought to include figures from ancient times, were believed to be in a state of expectation, awaiting the fulfillment of divine promises. His arrival in that realm was seen as the moment they had been waiting for across generations. It symbolized the completion of a plan that had been unfolding throughout history. Rather than remaining separated, these souls were believed to be united with him through his victory. This idea reflects the belief that his mission transcended the boundaries of earthly life. It was not limited to a single moment in history, but extended across all time. The presence of hope in that realm marked a turning point in spiritual understanding. It suggested that redemption was not confined to the living alone. His actions during these days demonstrated a universal reach of grace and purpose. The waiting of centuries was met with fulfillment in a single moment. It revealed a connection between past, present, and future through his mission. The unseen world became part of the larger story of salvation, and this hidden chapter carried immense significance for believers. While his spirit was active in the spiritual realm, the physical world remained unaware of what was truly happening during those silent days. The tomb where his body lay was guarded and sealed, symbolizing the finality that people believed had taken place. Those who opposed him felt a sense of relief, thinking their problem had been permanently resolved. Meanwhile, his followers were overwhelmed with sorrow and uncertainty, unable to see beyond their immediate loss. The contrast between what was visible and what was actually occurring could not have been greater. On the surface, everything pointed to defeat in the end of his story. But beneath that surface, a powerful transformation was unfolding. The silence was not emptiness, but preparation. The stillness carried a sense of anticipation that no one could yet recognize. It was a moment suspended between despair and hope. The world waited unknowingly for something extraordinary. Every passing hour brought them closer to a revelation that would change everything. The darkness of that time held within it the seed of light, and soon that light would break through in a way no one expected. The concept of these 3 days also reflects a deeper spiritual pattern where moments of apparent loss often precede profound transformation and renewal. In the story of Jesus Christ, this period serves as a bridge between suffering and victory. It demonstrates that even in the absence of visible hope, something meaningful can be taking place. Their story during these days is one of emotional struggle, and it sets the stage for a dramatic transformation. As the 3rd day approached, the hidden work that had been taking place was about to be revealed in a way that would change everything. The silence that had defined those days was nearing its end. The world stood on the edge of a moment that would redefine history. The expectations of people were about to be overturned. What seemed impossible was about to become reality. The transition from death to life was imminent. This moment would mark the fulfillment of promises that had once seemed unclear. The anticipation, though unrecognized, was building. The story was moving toward its most powerful revelation. The unseen was about to become visible. The hidden victory was about to be declared openly. Everything that had happened during those days would find its meaning. The darkness was about to give way to light, and the silence would be broken forever. The resurrection that followed these 3 days became the defining moment that gave meaning to everything that had occurred before. It confirmed that death did not have the final word. It transformed the understanding of life and hope. In the story of Jesus Christ, it marked the completion of a journey that moved through suffering into victory. The events of those silent days were essential to this outcome. They provided the foundation for what was to come. Without them, the story would be incomplete. The resurrection brought clarity to what had seemed confusing. It revealed the purpose behind the silence. The transformation was both physical and spiritual. It carried implications that extended far beyond that moment. The meaning of those days continues to be explored and understood. They remain a central part of the larger narrative, and their significance endures through time. Ultimately, the 3 days between the crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus Christ represent a profound mystery that continues to inspire reflection and faith. They remind us that not all important events are visible or immediately understood. The hidden nature of those days adds depth to their meaning. They invite us to consider the possibility of unseen purpose in times of silence. The story encourages a perspective that goes beyond the surface of events. It suggests that transformation often begins in ways we cannot see. The legacy of those 3 days is one of hope and renewal. It speaks to the idea that endings can lead to new beginnings. The silence of that time is filled with meaning. It challenges us to trust in what lies beyond our understanding. The story continues to resonate across cultures and generations. It offers a message that remains relevant today. The mystery of those days is part of their power, and their impact continues to shape belief and inspiration around the world.